Okay, welcome to our virtual conference call of the Board of Public Works and Safety, Thursday, October 8th, convening at 5 p.m. We will call the meeting to order and let our record reflect that we do have a quorum to do the business of the City of Lawrence. I will now call upon Renee. Please take a roll call of those in attendance. Please answer present when your name is called for the record. Thank you.
I'm going to do the members first. Doug Reeser,
Present.
Sean Wright Browner,
Present.
Mark Clark.
Present.
Virtual staff present is Sri Venugopalan,
Yes.
Ashley Hopper,
Yes.
present in person Jim Hennigan,
Yes.
and I'm Renee Raffla. The public is invited to attend. The Board of Public Works and Safety may impose reasonable restrictions on the number of attendees to control audience density in consideration of the existing COVID-19 national emergency. The public may participate remotely by dialing 463-777-8704 and entering the following participation code, 435636. If you would like to provide comments remotely, you may email them to rrafala@cityoflawrence.org.
Very good. Thank you for that. Minutes of the September 24th meeting is on the agenda. And do we have any corrections or deletions to those minutes? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
By Mr. Clark. Is there a second?
Second.
By Mrs. Browner. Are there questions on the motion? Hearing none, we'll again signify by saying aye, as a roll call vote will be taken on each item. So Renee, I'll let you go to the next step here.
Doug Reeser,
Aye.
Sean Wright Browner,
Aye.
Mark Clark.
Aye.
And the motion carries 3-0, so the minutes of the September 24th meeting are approved. There is no unfinished business before the board today. We're going to move directly to new business. Item A is to approve a vehicle lease agreement between the Lawrence Police and Explorer Post 160, Inc. Are there questions?
No.
Hearing none, I'd entertain a motion for approval of the vehicle lease agreement
Motion to approve.
by Mrs. Browner. Is there a second?
Aye, second.
Mr. Clark, thank you. Questions on the motion? Hearing none, again, roll call vote.
Doug Reeser,
Aye.
Sean Wright Browner,
Aye.
Mark Clark.
I approve.
And the motion carries 3-0. The approval of the vehicle lease agreement between Lawrence Police and Explorer Post 160, Inc. is approved. 3-0. Item B, approved vending agreement for Lawrence Police Department headquarters. Do you have questions on that at all?
I had a quick one. For the 40% gross proceeds, that's the profit sharing that they get. Is that correct? Does anyone know?
Ashley, I don't think anyone
Might have
from
to
police
read the
department's here.
Actually,
Oh, they're not there.
No.
I don't have the specifics on that one, other than what the actual contract says. I'm trying to pull it up now to see. I'm sorry, I don't have any other information than what's in the
That's
agreement.
okay. I just know most cases, you get free product or a profit. So no, I was just curious.
The contract does say the vending group shall remit 40% of the gross proceeds received from its vending operator on all machines placed.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So that is kind of what Mrs. Browner thought, around 40% then, so. Other questions?
Okay.
Is there a motion to approve the vending agreement for the Lawrence Police Department headquarters?
Motion to approve.
By Mr. Clark. Is there a second?
Second.
By Mrs. Browner. And are there questions on the motion? Hearing none, we'll take a roll call vote again.
Doug Reeser,
Aye.
Sean Wright Browner,
Aye.
Mark Clark,
Aye. Approved.
And the motion carries 3-0. So approval of vending agreement for Lawrence Police Department headquarters has been approved, as I mentioned, 3-0. Item C, approve a quote from Bobcat of Indy for a SGX 60 stump grinder. Okay, we have that. We have questions concerning the quote. I think Mr. Hennigan is with us today. If anybody has a question.
So this
Hearing
is,
none,
Is there,
Oh, sorry.
go ahead.
Okay.
I just wanted the board to know what you have in front of you as well. Mr. Hennigan can explain this. Is there's a trade-in as well.
Yeah.
So the street department, yeah, okay. We're on the same page there. I just wanted to point out that you all did notice that there's a trade-in that is the street department is trading in a piece of equipment, so they'll be disposing of equipment towards the purchase of this, been put towards the purchase of the new equipment. So I just want to make sure you fully understood the trade-in and purchase.
Thank you for that information. Any other questions? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve the quote from Bobcat of Indy for the
Motion.
SGX 60 stump grinder?
Motion to approve, Bobcat.
By Mrs. Browner. Is there a second?
Second.
By Mr. Clark. Are there questions on the motion? Hearing none, again, we will go with a roll call vote.
Doug Reeser,
Aye.
Sean Wright Browner,
Aye.
Mark Clark,
Aye. Approved.
And the motion carries 3-0 for the approval quote of the Bobcat of Indy for the SGX 60 stump grinder. That is approved. Item D, and our last item before the board today, is approve a quote of Holt Construction for garage repairs. And I think a lot of us received some information on that here in the last couple of hours. And are there questions on this quote?
I would just point out, this is Ashley, I would just point out that since this is a public works project, we're required to solicit 3 quotes. Since the estimated cost is under $50,000, we're required to solicit by phone, fax, or email, and Mr. Hennigan did that. And so if you do approve this, Renee, the minutes would need to reflect that quotes were solicited from Holt Construction, in addition to overhead door and Midwest garage doors, but overhead door and Midwest garage doors were unable to provide a quote. So there's only 1 quote from Holt Construction, but there were 3 solicited. So I just wanted to make sure the record reflects that.
yes, ma'am, I will make sure.
Thank you.
Hearing those comments, are there any other questions?
Nope.
Hearing none, is there a motion to approve the quote from Holt Construction for garage repairs?
Motion to approve the quote from Holt Construction.
By Mr. Clark. Is there a second?
Second.
By Mrs. Browner. Are there questions on the motion? Hearing none, again, a roll call vote.
Doug Reeser,
Aye.
Sean Wright Browner,
Aye.
Mark Clark.
I approve.
And the motion carries 3-0 to approve the quote from Holt Construction for garage repairs. Moving on to comments of administration. Not sure if anybody wants to make a comment.
This is Ashley
ahead.
again. I'm so sorry. I noticed something on the minutes, and I just wanted to point that out. You all had already approved those, but the minutes of the last meeting need to actually state the actual lease terms that Mr. Fenwick presented at the meeting in regards to amounts and years. And I know we did that in the last set, and these don't, Renee.
Okay.
So I know they were stated, but is there any way we can kind of maybe do a motion and second to rescind the prior approval and then put these minutes on the next board meeting for approval? And they can be amended. Is that possible? Or we can maybe do the motion to amend the approval next meeting, but we do need to have those in the minutes.
Okay. So you want the actual lease terms, the amount in years added to the minutes?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, ma'am. Yes, for
Okay.
both under new business for both A and C.
Okay.
Hey, Coach, I'd like to make.
I'm not sure what our protocol ought to be. Should we rescind the approval of the minutes? I could have a motion for that, and we could have both sets of minutes at our next meeting if that's,
I can do that.
I think that would be appropriate.
okay. I would like to entertain a motion to rescind our agreement our approval of the minutes of the September 24, 2020 regular meeting. Is there a motion to approve that?
Motion to approve and rescind the September 24th meeting minutes.
Okay. Is there a second? That was by
I
Mr.
second.
Crowner, I'm sorry. Second by Mr. Clark. All those in favor, again by roll call order on those minutes being rescinded.
Doug Reeser,
Aye.
Sean Wright Browner,
Aye.
Mark Clark.
Aye.
So that motion carries 3-0. So we will see both sets of minutes at our next regular meeting. I don't have that date in front of me, but we'll have 2 sets of minutes to review at that time. Thank you, Ashley, for that.
Yes, thank you all.
Hey, Coach.
Looking more at the comments of administration. Have any other items?
None,
Okay,
Yeah,
none
hearing
from
none,
me.
go to,
I've got something to say.
Jim Hennigan has
Can
something.
you hear me?
Take your mask off.
yeah, Jim?
Hey, I just want to give you guys up to speed here. We placed our order for 1,500 ton of salt. We hopefully will be start getting that within the next 2 weeks. So
Good.
Okay,
that's
Good
all
to know.
that's all I've got. So
okay.
We have
Any other,
Do we have the new truck that's gonna be able to spread more of the brine?
yes, sir, we do.
Curtis?
Has joined the conference.
Yes, we've got it,
Okay.
Mark.
Oh, good. That'll be good. Hopefully we won't have to use it much.
Well, one could always hope.
Be our dream, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We got off pretty easy last year. It ain't gonna happen 2 in a row.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah,
Sorry about that. We have a few emergencies going on over at the police department. And I just stepped out of a meeting to make sure I got on here with you guys, and I apologize for that.
You're good, Chief. We're just wrapping up and getting ready to call for adjournment.
Oh, okay. So were we good on the other, I guess,
Yes.
our little agreements that we had on there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you.
you're
Defending
welcome.
it. Okay.
That's been approved.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome, Chief. Do we have any citizen comments that might have come in today?
No, sir, we do not.
Okay, I'd entertain a motion for adjournment. Motion to adjourn
Motion to adjourn.
by Mr. Clark. Is there a second?
Second.
By Mrs. Browner. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
All right.
Aye. We are adjourned. Have a great evening. Thank you.
Okay.
Yep, have a
Happy
good
birthday.
birthday.